Hello, my name is Vance. I'm a student with the Ron Paul Homeschool Curriculum, and this is my fourth speech for the 9th grade speech class. Because this week's topic was a free speech topic, I'm here to inform you on the history of the end of World War I and overall in World War II. World War I, at its peak, was known as the war to end all wars because of its size and severity done to the people. World War I ended in 1918 and resulted in the Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles ensured that Germany was to pay for all of the damages and destruction done during the war. Because Germany had to pay so much money, they barely had enough for their own people, and the German people were enraged by this, and even some started to revolt against the German government. These people did not have a leader. Adolf Hitler was a soldier in World War I and took control of this army, later to be known as the Nazi Army. He started, and then he even took over the German government and started making his way to the other surrounding countries. Once the other powerhouses of Europe, or Great Britain and France and the surrounding countries, once they heard that Germany was doing this, they tried to appease them, or the German forces, by offering the countries that they were trying to invade. But they soon realized that Germany wasn't after just one country or another. They were after all of Europe. This was how the European theater started. In Japan, Emperor Hirohito took power in 1926 and had started to conquer parts of Asia and even parts of Oceania. Hirohito was growing the Japanese empire fast and was reaching parts that nobody thought he would. He eventually made his way to the island territories of Hawaii, now known as Hawaii, where they had seen the Pearl Harbor Naval Base, and on December 7th, 1941, attacked Pearl Harbor, officially starting the Pacific Theater and bringing the U.S. into World War II. With our sea forces in Europe, with our sea forces in the Pacific and our land forces in Europe, we were more than knee-deep into this war. There were many showings of bravery, with almost 400 medals of honor awarded to well-deserving soldiers. We were also able to reach new heights in our military history, awarding the rank of 5-star general multiple times, and also more technological advancements in combat and aviation. In 1943, if there were any doubts of losing this war, they were gone, because enemy forces had started to retreat. On May 8th of 1945, this day was crowned VE Day, or Victory in Europe Day. Just 4 months later, after the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that day was declared VJ Day, or Victory in Japan Day. In the aftermath of World War II, both Germany and Japan had paid hefty prices for what they did. This was because Japan's military rules of engagement, and even what they could and couldn't have in their military, was pretty much completely written by the US government. And in Germany, they were yet again shunned by the rest of Europe and the world. World War I and World War II were devastating wars, and resulted in many casualties and unnecessary happenings. But at the end, we learned from our mistakes, and now we're happy. Thank you.